Welcome to HWYSpec. This is a little bit different. We're going to do it vlog style. We are at the Utah Auto Expo. We're going to try and find the best specs that are in the building. So the first spec that we come across is this Earl Grey Wrangler 4xe, and because of that it has the blue accents on the inside with the stitching. Honestly, I think it looks pretty nice. Now this is the first Kia EV9 I've been able to get up close and personal with. It's a really interesting spec of this blue on the exterior, some brown on the inside, and then you open that door and you have a brown and black seat, and amazingly heated and ventilated seats in the second row. Pretty nice. The inside here of the Kia EV6, which has a very interesting center console, very nicely placed wireless charging pad, but this is a very unique setup. Now you do have your heated and ventilated seat buttons up there at the top. Really nice. You've got the black and white Alcantara seats, and then you step outside the vehicle and you've got this matte gray finish on the exterior of the vehicle. I really do like this spec. Here we have a new Sonic Gray Pearl Civic Type R. You go inside and see those red bolstered seats, which are very nice, and you open up that back door and you've got the red seat belts as well as the red carpet, which is really interesting. Overall, I really do like this spec. Now, something I never thought I would say, I really do like this Prius, especially in this red exterior and the gray interior. Call me crazy, but I like it. This is my first look at the 2025 Toyota Camry. It is locked, as you can see, and it looks very similar to the 2024 model. Unfortunately, just like the Toyota Camry, this vehicle was also locked and shows it is a prototype, but this is my first look at the new Toyota Land Cruiser, and I gotta say, I'm kind of excited to see it in the flesh. Hopefully I can get the camera to pick this up right, but this is a dark green Hyundai Ioniq 6. It looks surprisingly sharp in this color. Next up is this Nissan Ariya, which has an interesting spec. You've got the gold trim along the vents, and then blue Alcantara on the door panels, followed by blue synthetic leather throughout the seats, and a really interesting open floor. And then you come outside to see this nice blue exterior. A really interesting spec. Next up is the first time I have seen the ID Buzz in the flesh. Now this is a European model, so it is a shorter wheelbase. However, it has a unique spec with the greenish yellowish paint, followed by the greenish yellowish interior inserts, surrounded by a white faux leather. Seeing the new 2024 Tacoma for the first time in TRD Pro guise, and here you've got a nice gray exterior and you go inside to see a red interior. Speaking of interesting specs, you've got this GMC Canyon AT4X in a sand color, and you come inside with black seats, red stitching, red accents, and white accents. This is interesting. This Mazda 3 has a muted gray/green exterior, and inside the only thing I can describe it as is burnt sienna. Here we have the new Lotus Electra SUV, their fully electric SUV, and it looks very nice in this shade of green. And although I was not able to get close enough to show the inside with the camera, it is a two-tone black and tan. Another interesting spec in this Huracan STO with the flat green exterior and black and a light blue accent throughout it, and something I could never get behind, the STO sticker package. Maserati brought out this rich blue Levante Trofeo, but it has a very bright blue interior. Not sure I can get behind this spec. Cool to see the new Maserati Gran Turismo in person. This kind of has a flat, light blue exterior with orange accents throughout it, and it is the Trofeo model, but interesting that it has the orange accents there on the outside as well. And the final spec of the show is going to be an Infiniti QX50 that has blue Alcantara with a white wood on the door panels with silver trim, brown leather on the steering wheel, accented by white leather on the door panels, and it's finished all off with this blue exterior color. Alright, so that was a quick look around at the auto show. I was there as all the professional crews were filming, and so I got kicked out of a lot of booths while they were doing their filming, but hopefully that gives you an idea that some non-boring specs are still out there. As always, if you made it this far, make sure to check out some of my other videos, and I will catch you on the next one.